Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make apple cinnamon bread pudding. So let's get started. To make the bread pudding, of course you're going to need bread. You can use any bread you like. I'm using homemade white bread. And I showed you how to make this in my last video, and I'll link to it in the description box. The bread has to be stale, so if it's not already, cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Then leave them on the counter uncovered overnight. Then they will be stale the next day. It has to be stale for 2 reasons. The bread absorbs the custard a lot better, and it helps the bread pudding to not come out soggy. Then preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And grease a loaf pan or an 8-inch square pan with softened butter, or you can use cooking spray. And set it aside for now. Then in a large saucepan, add in the milk or heavy cream, or you can use a combination of both. Sugar, butter that's cut into pieces, and cinnamon, and place the saucepan onto the stove over a medium-low heat and heat it just until the butter is melted. Then remove it from the heat and set it aside for now. Then for the apples, wash and dry them. Then peel, core, and chop them into small cubes. Then add the butter into a frying pan and place it onto the stove over a medium heat until it melts. Then add in the chopped apples and sauté them for about 5 to 10 minutes until they're soft. Then remove them from the heat and set them aside for now. Place a pot of water onto the stove and let it boil so it's ready for when you need it later. Then add the stale bread into a large bowl and pour the milk mixture into the bowl. Then beat the eggs in a separate small bowl and add them into the bowl and stir them gently until it's combined and the bread is well coated. Then add in the apples and stir them in gently until it's combined. Place the prepared loaf pan into a larger baking pan. Pour the bread pudding mixture into the pan. Press it down so it fits in the pan. Then mix together the sugar and cinnamon in a small bowl and sprinkle it evenly over the top of the bread pudding in the pan. And let it sit for a few minutes so it absorbs into the custard. Pour the boiling water into the larger pan until it comes about halfway up the sides. Then bake it in the oven for about 45 to 60 minutes or until it's nicely browned on top and a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. When it's done, remove it from the oven. Carefully remove the bread pudding from the water bath and place it onto a cooling rack and let it cool for about 15 minutes. And you can serve it still warm or cooled to room temperature. And that's how to make apple cinnamon bread pudding. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have so many more on my channel, so be sure to check them out and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.